Alright, it's Roger with iGadgetGeek, and I have another first impressions video of a phone for AT&T. This is the Pantech Pocket. It is one of their 4G devices that runs on their HSPA Plus network. Here's the standard AT&T box. Of course, it gives you some information about the phone itself. Let's go ahead and take it open here, and we'll go ahead and run through some of the specs of the phone. Now, first off, this has Android 2.3. It has a 4-inch display with a resolution of 600 by 800. It has a 650 milliamp hour battery. It has a 5 megapixel rear camera that captures video at 720p. It has 600 megabytes of built-in storage. It's expandable up to 32 gigs through a micro SD card. This does go for $49 with a 2-year contract. Let's go ahead and get this out of the packaging and we'll take a look at it. Of course, here's the phone right out of the packaging with its little text and drive. It can wait, which I think is a very important message that you don't need to be driving and texting. You're going to end up getting somebody killed. Alright, let's see what else we get in the box. Of course, you have your charging brick that you plug your USB cable into to charge your phone. You have your USB sync and charge cable. Now here's that 1650 milliamp hour battery, so we'll go ahead and pull this out so we can stick it in the phone. And here's our back cover. We'll get that out of the packaging so we can stick that on the phone. And you have another little pamphlet here on some more warranty information and everything. Let's go ahead and set all this to the side. We'll grab our SIM. We'll need that. Stick everything else back in the packaging, set that to the side, and we'll go ahead and get this phone booted up for the first time. Alright, let's pull this cover off. Stick that here. For right now, we'll just wait. We'll stick that SIM card in here a little later. Look at what all we've got here. We've got your micro SD card slot, and it does come with a 2 gigabyte micro SD card out of the box. There's where your SIM card goes. Let's go ahead and stick our battery in. Of course, here's your rear camera. Here's your speaker. And it looks like there's your secondary mic. So let's go ahead and snap this all together, and we'll take a look at the hardware itself. Now, the finish on this is quite unique. It's kind of a rubbery, soft touch feel on the back and the sides. I kind of like the finish. It seems like it would be durable and hold up pretty well. Now, on the very top, you have your power on-off, sleep and wake button, your headphone jack. On the left-hand side, you have your volume up and down. The right-hand side is where your sync and charge port is. On the very bottom, there's nothing except on the back there's the little opening to remove the battery cover. Now, on the very back of the phone, you have your secondary mic, your camera, and your speaker. So let's go ahead and power this on, and we'll take a little first impressions of the software. So while this is booting up, I'm going to lower my camera a bit to get a little bit better angle. Okay, we are back, and it has finished booting up, and of course here's our little Android guy. Tap to begin. See if I can do this without there being an actual SIM card in here. Go ahead and skip through most of this stuff. Alright, I've just kind of skipped through it all. There we are. We're presented with this interface that they've overlaid onto 2.3 Android. You have some buttons down here at the bottom. There's your app tray, and it scrolls from left to right in page style. Let's go back home. Of course, here is your keypad. I like that look. That's pretty nice. Nice and colorful, easy to find. Of course, you have your call log, contacts, all that good stuff. Of course, you have email application. Here's a little calendar. Let's see, we've got, see how many home screens we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 home screens. And it does have that pinch out feature. So it looks like a little missed notifications widget. Of course, standard AT&T applications are already installed, which is, the AT&T code scanner, the live TV, the AT&T navigator. There's some featured apps, some of those widgets that are already pre-installed. Looks like we have a Facebook and a Twitter widget. See what other kind of widgets. Let's do Pantech widgets. We have bookmarks, calendars, clock, contacts, email. event notification, integrated clock, memo, music, quite a few. So take a look at the clock. Oh, you have some different styles to choose from. That's kind of nice. There's 15 different styles. Wow, that's a lot of clocks. I'm surprised by that on an entry-level device such as this. As far as an Android smartphone, this would be considered an entry-level. Let's go ahead and do that one. Well, that's pretty cool looking. Alright, that's kind of been my first impressions. I will get into the software a little more, actually take some sample photos and put all that up on my website. So stay tuned for the follow-up video, which will be my full in-depth review of the new Pantech Pocket for AT&T. It's one of their 4G devices that runs on their HSPA Plus network. This has been Roger with iGadgetGeek.